Now let us launch fourth pod. Again, this is the definition pod. Basic API version is v1. Kind of object is pod. Name of the pod and container. Here we are going to use one BGBox image, which is the smallest image available, and we are going to name our container as a BGBox. Image policies again if not present, and we are going to run that command. Then we are going to create again by using same command kubectl create -f, the name of the file, what it is saying, pod basic created. And when we are going to say a kubectl get pod, here we should have specified that we want to just see the basic container. So this was the earlier container, simple is running, but let us check what is going to happen. That means this when we are going to run this command, our pod will be running. Now we want to get certain useful information regarding this BGBox command. This might be useful in future. So what is the useful? Now this is very small image, almost the size is less than 2 MB. Now we want to enter into that pod. So what we are going to specify, kubectl execute -it basic sh. So when we are going to run this command ls, it is going to show you how many commands are there available. So this the image we use for diagnostic purpose, that means very small image still contains a lot of utilities, so many commands. So for just checking ls, it is showing you different utilities that are available. That means useful information about pod containing BGBox image. And this is because a lot of commands are there. So first page, second page, and if you are going to look at the host files there, cat etc host, it is by default certain entries are there, and one very important entry is there, IP address and name of the pod is there. That means automatically one entry is there. Now we are going to exit. Now when we are going to specify kubectl get pods -ovide, it is showing all the pods are running. That means this was the first pod we created, this was the second, this was the third one, this is the fourth one, and it has been allocated as 10.244 1.3, and it is running on worker 1. Now if you are carefully going to look at this, what is happening, these two pods are running on worker 1, 2 are running on worker 2. That means automatically Kubernetes is going to you can say according to the load, it is going to schedule the further nodes, and generally it will schedule the pods in such a way that means there is equally distribution of load. Now we want to enter into this pod in interactive mode. Again the command is kubectl execute -it basic, and we are running the sh command. And if we are going to run this if config eth 0, eth is 0, it is showing that as 10.244 1.3. That means you can verify that as in this way also, or by running this command also. Now we will from this fourth pod we will try to ping to our web server pod. It is working. And then wget, that means because by default in this browser this wget command is already there, and e-links and curls are not there, so that is why we are using in this in the case of simple and basic what we are using wget command to check the connectivity with the web port. So when we are specifying the web address, again it is working. That means again it is showing that port to port communication is working. If you have to graphically represent, that means these pods were running on another system, still node to port communication was possible. Now this fourth pod, which is based on BGBox image, it is launched on worker 1, and the name of the pod is basic. From this communication is also happening. Now, what are the some important conclusion? We have run so many imports just to make you understand certain things, because we want our fundamentals to be clear. Pods are able to communicate with each other. Pods running on different nodes under same Kubernetes cluster are also able to communicate. Like these pods are running here, this was running on another node, so they were able to communicate. Host to pod accessibility is there. That means from this host itself we will be able to connect to this. So as to pod communication is possible, that we have seen earlier. Every pod is given a unique private address. We cannot access the pod from the outside, that we have also seen. Later on we will see how to enable access to the pod from the outside, because in the end if we are launching the pod, we want that the people from outside, they should be able to access. But till now the concept we are learned, it is not possible, we cannot. But later on we will see which other object we have to use for sending the traffic to pod. New pods are scheduled based on current load on nodes. Pods are not scheduled in a master node. So that is some important conclusion that we have done. And regarding this, every pod is given unique private address. So if you are going to look at this, these are given, this has been given 10 to 44 1.2 address, 1.3, 8 2.2, 2.3. Unique addresses to everyone, every pod. So now if we want to have certain useful information about pod images, just go to worker 1 and worker 2. Docker image ls, it is showing that the image BGBox was downloaded, pulled on this worker 1 in Nginx. Because why we are showing it? Because this pod is running, this pod is running on worker 1. So where the Kubernetes is going to pull the images? On worker 1. And regarding this and this, they are running on worker 2. So when we are running the command docker image ls, what is happening? It is showing you that this curl and your alpine, they are on this, those images got downloaded on worker 2. Now we will see certain other useful information about a web server browser. We want to just go deep into web server image, and we want to see what is the other information that might be useful later on.